What's going on, everybody? My name is Phantomatic, and today I'm going to be showing you how to build Honkai Star Rail's newest 5-star fire destruction unit, Firefly. As the sole survivor of the Iron Cavalry, she was created for the sole purpose of combat, but as the final attack against the Swarm seemed to be in vain, Firefly finally achieved what no other member of the cavalry could. She finally achieved a self-purpose. So, with her strategic assault mech, aka Sam, she's able to set not only the seas ablaze, but everyone's stellar jades as well. Now, without further ado, let's get to building.
To be destroyed is our destiny!
Firefly's technique, Meteoric Incineration, allows her to leap into the air as Sam and move around for 5 seconds. And once the 5 seconds are over, Sam will deliver a plunging attack to the targets. And at the start of each wave, they'll add a fire weakness to every enemy on the screen for 2 turns and deals 200% of Sam's attack to the targets. This will ensure that Firefly is always going to be breaking whatever enemies in her way with basically 100% guarantee to fire weakness. And since we're in battle now, let's talk about Firefly's passive, Chrysalid Pyronexus. This passive will allow Sam to take less damage the lower their health becomes, and if Sam's health reaches 20%, then the damage reduction reaches the maximum amount of 35%. And when Sam activates their ult, the 35% damage reduction is always active regardless of how much health they have, and give a 25% effect res increase. And if Firefly's ultimate is less than 50% before entering battle, then this passive will immediately regenerate the ultimate to 50%, and once the ultimate is at 100%, it'll immediately remove any debuffs placed on Sam. This is by far one of the best passives I've seen in this game. The amount of utility within just this passive alone would make you believe that this is some sort of Eidolon. Firefly's skill, Aerial Bombardment, once used, will consume 40% of Sam's HP and regenerates a fixed amount of their ultimate equal to 57% of their max energy and deal 157% of Sam's attack in fire damage. Note that if the HP is not enough, then Sam's HP will be reduced to 1, and using the skill will advance Sam's action by 25%. And the enhanced version of the skill, Death Star Overload, will heal Firefly's HP by an amount equal to 25% of this unit's max HP, deals fire damage, and applies fire weakness to the enemy for 2 whole turns. Firefly's ultimate, Firefly Type 4 Complete Combustion, when activated, will advance Sam's actions by 100%, enhances their basic attack and skill for bigger damage, and while enhanced, the basic attack and skill will heal you. Increases Sam's speed by 60, increases Sam's weakness break efficiency by 50% when you use their enhanced basic attack or enhanced skill, and increases the break effect damage enemies receive when you attack them. Note that the countdown is on the action bar with a fixed speed of 70. And once it's the cooldown's turn, Firefly will exit the complete combustion state. Firefly's Ascension goes as listed. Ascension 2, Anti-Lag Outburst. During the complete combustion, attacking enemies that have no fire weakness can also reduce their toughness, with the effect being equivalent to 55% of the original toughness reduction from abilities. Ascension 4, Auto-Reactive Armor. When Sam is in the complete combustion with a break effect that is equal to or greater than 200% to 360%, attacking a weakness-broken enemy will convert the toughness reduction of this attack into one instance of 35 to 50% super break damage. Ascension 6, Core Overload. For every 10 of Sam's attack that exceeds 1,800, increases Sam's break effect by 0.8%.
To be destroyed is our destiny!
As for which trace you should prioritize, in order it's going to be Ultimate, Skill, Talent, then Basic Attack. As for the mini traces, focus on getting basically all of them since they're all really worth it.
To be destroyed is our destiny!
If you're wondering whether or not Firefly is free to play, then you don't gotta worry, because she deals insane levels of damage at E0. However, if you do have the money, then E1 is pretty good, since it'll allow her enhanced skill to ignore 15% of the target's defense and won't consume a skill point. However, I wouldn't recommend going further than Eidolon 2 unless you're going for E6, since her E4 is pretty useless.
To be destroyed is our destiny!
Firefly's best in slot Lightcone is going to be her signature 5-star Lightcone, Whereabouts Should Dreams Rest. Since it'll increase her break effect by 60%, and if the wearer deals break damage to the enemy, then it'll inflict Router on the enemy for 2 turns. And enemies with Router will receive 24% increased break damage from the wearer and have their speed lowered by 20%. However, The 5-star Lightcone on the Fall of an Eon is her best free-to-play Lightcone. Reason being that Firefly's break effect scales off of her attack, and this Lightcone at S5 is going to be giving a 60% attack increase in battle. The 5-star Lightcone, something irreplaceable, is another great pick since it'll increase her attack, which in turn increases Firefly's break effect. However, if you don't have all 3 of those Lightcones, then this 4-star Lightcone, Indelible Promise, is another great pick since it'll give a pretty decent boost to her break effect. I honestly tried looking for some decent 3 stars, but none wouldn't honestly work well with Firefly.
To be destroyed. It's our destiny!
Firefly's best relic set and planar set, funnily enough, is going to be released alongside with her. These are going to be the new 4-piece Iron Cavalry against the Scourge, which will increase her break effect by 60% with the 2-piece, and with the 5-piece, if her break effect is 150% or higher, she'll ignore 10% of the enemy's defense when dealing break damage, and if her break effect is 250% or higher, then the super break damage she deals to enemies will additionally ignore 15% of the enemy's defense. And the planar set, Forge of the Kalpagni Lantern, which will increase her speed by 6%, and if she hits an enemy with fire weakness, her break effect increases by 40% for 1 turn. However, as for the substitute relic sets and planar sets you can use while farming her ideal relic sets, these will be the 4-piece Thief of Shooting Meteor set, the 4-piece Watchmaker Master of Dreams Machination set, and the 2-piece Thief of Shooting Meteor and 2-piece Watchmaker set. As for the substitute planar sets, you're going to use the Talia Kingdom of Banditry set or the Space Sealing Station set. As for main stats on your relics, you're going to want attack on the body and speed on the feet. And for the planar set, you're going to put attack on the sphere and break effect on the rope. For their substats, you're going to want speed, break effect, and attack percent on every piece. The last subset can honestly be whatever you want.
To be destroyed. It's our destiny!
Since Firefly is all about break effect, then Ron May is going to be her best option, since she can increase Firefly's break effect efficiency, increase speed, and grant Res Shred. Harmony Trailblazer is also her best friend, since they can grant Firefly break effect and add another layer of super break damage on top of Firefly's own. Gallagher also pairs really well with Firefly, since he can not only debuff enemies, but is also overall skill positive within this very skill negative team to help balance it out. He can also help break enemies for Firefly since he's also a fire unit and can help sustain the team. However, if you don't have Ron May as of now, then you can use either Pela or Silverwolf since they can consistently debuff enemies and help Firefly deal damage. Anyways, that's going to be it for my Firefly build. I hope everyone managed to pull our glorious queen. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next Honkai Star Rail video. Signing off.